Okay, so I did do my makeup earlier, and I did not film Get Ready With Me with this one because I did it in my bathroom, and I was unable, I can't find like a stand where I can put my phone and then just sort of like film what I'm doing. Currently, you guys are on my iPhone, on my phone tray thingy, and my desktop like you guys were last time. But this is today's makeup. I had lashes, but they fell off because I'm still not good at putting on lashes. So I have a butterfly wing here, like some face jewels on it. I have a butterfly thing here, some butterfly earrings. This time I have a pink lace thing. I put them in braids because I had tried to curl it, but that did not work. And then here's like a small clip, and then I braided it into my braid. So there's that. Oh shit, I don't know, it got stuck. But I really like that one. So, and then I did do this like bracelet with the beads I got at Michael's. And then currently they're doing like I believe a 60% off on things. So I went to like go buy some, and it's currently 12 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so I bought this one, Predator. I did not know it was Association by Marvel, but apparently it is. And we're not supposed to be buying stuff from Marvel, so I'm so sorry. So Predator, and it has to do about like this one girl who's like, her parents I believe are like space explorers who are trying to figure out like if there's like life on another planet, and then they took her along. She's like the only kid there, and like they're exploring. She goes out to explore, her parents go out to get her, and then they completely get annihilated by this one predator, which is the guy at the cover. And then like, so her parents get annihilated, everyone in that ship that's supposed to be there to looking for like life forms is annihilated. And then she's the only one that survives. Her and her AI ship survive. And then it starts off with I believe it starts off with showing her killing a predator, right? Because that's like her goal and her mission is to kill the one predator that completely annihilated like her family. And like that's just like her mission is like to just try to kill that guy, right? But like due to her being young back then, she wasn't able to like obviously go up against him. So she's sort of like trained and stuff to be able to like kill him and stuff. So it's just her, I think it says it's 15 years since her parents died, and then she's killed like 25 of them, and then like it's just a journey of us figuring out what went down on that ship, of her parents getting completely annihilated, and like what's it called, oh yeah, her parents getting completely annihilated. And then her like revenge plan is trying to like find the predator that killed her parents, kill it, and then just be like, that's like her main thing that's keeping her going. And then obviously due to her killing the other predators, the predators are after her, trying to track her down, trying to figure out who's killing their species, you know. And one of the things that I find pretty cool is that she understands that based on, I don't know, the movies and stuff, you can tell like that, like the movies, you can tell that they're like very much of like the warriors, and then they're like, hey, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die in battle, even though like you can't understand shit that they're saying because they're aliens, you know. And then I find it pretty cool that she has her own like, let's see, she has her own mask, I believe, yeah. So this is it, like her donning the mask, which I think she's pretty cool. I really like the art style of it. And it kind of just shows like that she's like, you know, that she's been like killing them and stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. And just like the fact that she's able to, spoiler alert, defeat them, but that's only like the first one. And then given how it ended, she's like, what the guy that she's with, like, that helped her out, is, what do we do now? And she's like, there are more of them out there, thousands, I mean hundreds, thousands, maybe millions of them, I don't know, but they're out there and they're still hunting. I'm going to find them and I'm going to kill them, all of them. And this is like the first one. It collects Predator 2022 1 through 6, by Ed Bryson, Kev Walker, and Frank's Dium, that guy. I can't pronounce his name. But I think the cover's pretty exciting. And then the art is stunning. I love the story, and it was a quick read. So there's that. I love this shot of them just fighting, even though it's not like it didn't occur that way. It was just like one of the covers that's for like one of them. And I really liked, hold on, I really like how she completely like overtook this man. Like she was trying to like save them, and she was telling them, hey, they're after me, so like please release me, and then if you release me, you'll have like a better chance in like surviving this, or like not dying. But like obviously people don't ever listen to the person that's out there, like the one person that can help them. And then so like half of that guy's fleet, like it's completely annihilated, and then she ends up having to like beat the Predator's ass, and then only one other guy survives, and it's the guy that I showed you about that she just overtakes. And then it's a mess. I really wish some people just had common sense, and they're like, okay, this is like the one person that we can see has done something against the Predators, and it's been killing like 25 of them, right? And then we should be able to trust her or something, or be like, oh, if we have like a chance against these motherfuckers, then clearly this one person can help, right? But no, nobody has like common sense in any of these comics or in general. And then they try to like detain her, and due to them trying to detain her and her just telling them and begging them, they're like, hey dude, people are after me because I've been killing the Predators, right? And like if they find me and they find you guys and you're not prepared, then we're all gonna die. And then obviously they all get slaughtered because they don't have the right equipment, or they don't know what they're up against. Because as the guy that she like completely manhandles tells her, they know about the Predators, but they never been in contact with them. So that tells me that, hey, you guys haven't fought these bastards, so obviously you guys don't know like what it takes to take care of them, right? So it's like one of those people that are like in a lot of stories where they're like, oh yeah, we're equipped with like a lot of things and stuff like that. We've had like a lot of training, but training and experience is never the same thing. So they have training, but they don't have experience, and she has experience, 15 years of experience trying to track these motherfuckers down. And she keeps trying to like beg them and tell them, hey guys, like they're after me, they're gonna murder all of us, like they murdered my parents, like gonna slaughter all of us, but nobody understands. So then she's just like, okay, and then he comes, like she tells them, and he slaughters everybody, and everyone's dead. They're like cut in half, like their heads are rolled over. And then the captain that jailed her is like, now I have like a lot of lives on my hand of the people that have died. And then I'm like, in my mind when I was reading, I'm like, yeah, because she told you that you were all gonna get slaughtered if you didn't like let her go, or if you guys like didn't prepare. But obviously you thinking that you're all that, thought you were gonna do something about it, but you weren't gonna do something about it. So then like clearly you guys all got like annihilated because you guys don't think you're always all that. I don't know, it's always bugs me whenever like there's like a writing and then you clearly know that there's somebody that's like they clearly know that there's somebody that can help you, or like can like help you against the threat that you're clearly getting, right? And then like they locked her up, and then she was like telling them like, dude, if you don't prepare, you're gonna get annihilated like my parents did, and I don't want that blood to be on my hands. And then the guy has the audacity to, when everyone's slaughtered or half of his ship is slaughtered, to say, no, these people's like blood is on on my hands. And I'm just like, well, yeah, if you had listened to her, then they wouldn't be on your hands, and then those people would still be alive and they wouldn't be dead like they are right now, you know. But nobody listens to the girl that clearly has been killing these predators for 15 fucking years. But like now your whole ship's dead. You think you can have like, and then she's trying to tell you, hey, run. Like, if you don't run, you're gonna die. And then he doesn't listen to her, you know. And then clearly he does a mistake of not listening to her. And then he gets his head cut off, I think. I don't know how he dies, but his death was kind of like, Like, he's like the captain or something. And you think he would do something, you know. But he has such like a meaningless death that I'm just like, why? What is the point of you like being here, right? And then he has the audacity to be like, they're dead because of you. And I'm just like, yeah, because of you. She clearly told you that they were gonna die if you didn't let her like fight off. But no, clearly. And then yeah, he has the most sad, like the weirdest ass death. Like he just gets like his, you think he'd be badass, but no, but he just gets killed off, you know. And then I'm just like, what's the point in you even being here, you know? You just kind of like prevented my main character, who's awesome, by the way, great girl power, people of color, black women are awesome. You just prevented her from like saving your ass because you thought you were all that, but clearly you were not. So overall, great story. Guys got me heated, but like she was great. Loved the main character, loved the portrayal of PTSD, because clearly she's gonna have PTSD because her parents were slaughtered right in front of her. Like one of the so like one of the things that I have like trouble with when it comes to like stories just in general is when they're trying to like portray PTSD or somebody like majorly dies, right? So I think I mentioned that with this one book called Poseidon, I think, that I read back in when I was like 12 or something. Like the main character's black friend dies, right? And then the next page she's just great, she's just doing fine. Like I'm like, dude, bitch, give her grieve. Like that was your best friend since childhood. Like are you heartless that you can't like mourn her or something, or be like, oh yeah, I don't know, I would be like hesitant in doing anything, like, you know, yeah, sure, let's save the world or whatever, but let me grieve my best friend, you know, like she was my best friend. I don't know, I'd be pretty pissed if I died and my best friend didn't mourn me. I'd be like, I'll haunt your ass, because I'm like, dude, clearly, I don't know. But that's one of like the things that I have like gripe about when it comes to like stories. And then like somebody like close to them like dies, right? And then like we don't see how that affects them, and then it's just sort of like swept under the rug, and then you're like, nah fam, I want them PTSD. I want them to constantly have that on their mind. I want to know how that's gonna affect them. I want to know how that motivates them to do what they're doing, you know, so that way we know like why they continue to do it. Because clearly the death of her parents is just the one thing that's keeping her going, that's keeping her from like killing herself, you know, because I would have been dead. Like I would have been like, I'm out of here, like I have no will left. But like she clearly her main goal was to kill that guy. And then the reason she still doesn't, like, time and time again we see throughout the novel like this, that she's just like, well, I can't die here, and this will not all be for nothing, because I'm here to I will avenge my parents, right? And I'm just like, yeah, like clearly the PTSD is there. Like the reason she's doing this is because she wants to avenge her parents. The reason she doesn't want to die is because she wants to avenge her parents. And at the end, she avenges us, right? Great. It's fine, you know, because like stated, like in a lot of books or like works, somebody important to like the main character is just killed off like as a plot device, you know. I mean, you know, they're killed off because of it's a plot device, right? But then there's like but then like throughout the story you don't hear about them anymore, and then you're just like, then what's the point of them being killed off? You know, like they could be alive right now, like this isn't doing anything for the main character. Like what's the point, you know? Like what is the point, right? Which is one of the reasons why I like the Devouring Gray. Like her the main character's sister dies, and then that plays like a huge thing throughout the whole story. So it's not like she's swept under the rug. I'm like, it's her sister. Like you would think that she would mourn her sister more, but whatever. And then that's why one of the things that what I do whenever like I'm writing, if I'm gonna kill somebody off, there has to be relevance as to why they're killed off. Like if it's for like, okay, sure, it is to like move the plot and stuff, right? But if they have like a cultural, no, if they have a significance to the character, then they should be mentioned throughout the story, so that way it can like it gives you like, you know, why they were killed off, right? And then you're not left wondering like, why the fuck is this dude, he could be alive right now, you know, like why did he die? Like, and then the reader's questioning, they're like, then what's the point? Like or they're like, okay, you say that they're like very important to the main character, but we don't hear about them anymore, so you're just like, what the hell? So I think this does a good thing about doing that. Like we know her parents dead, and spoiler alert, but like that's the first thing, you know, like after a couple pages her parents get killed by the predator. In the beginning of the page, she's killing them, so you can infer that that's one of her goals, is her trying to kill the people or the main predator that completely slaughtered her family. So like, you know, like her family's dead, like it's not just a plot device, it's not just like whatever, there's PTSD. She's doing it for like to get revenge because the predator slaughtered her family, and it took everything from her. We also have the AI, which is the ship, and then like we know why it's important to her and why she hasn't updated that ship. It's because it's the last thing that she has from her parents, and you can tell that when she's about to lose it, or when like the ship goes offline, she's like, no, you have to come back because you're like the only thing that's left for me about my parents. So I think the art's amazing. I like the Predator movies